Here we go, back at it again with yet another video. I'm Champ Chong and today we have a bunch of gaming news to get to. So if you guys do end up enjoying today's video, just remember to smack that like button real good. Yeah, smack it. But anyway, we are jumping into our first news report on today's show, which is a big update for all you Xbox gamers, especially for people with the Xbox One X. But there is other news too regarding Xbox One backwards compatibility, which I will get to in a second. But the first major thing about the Xbox One X is that we have brand new upscaled games. A new update has come out, and if you were wondering what is this brand new update when you turned on your Xbox One, well, it is a new update for games that will now run native 4K, such as Red Dead Redemption on the Xbox One X. So yeah, this is really big news. Red Dead Redemption is now available in full 4K and native 4K, that is, for the Xbox One X and all the Xbox One X gamers out there. Now, it's not the only game out there that has this Xbox One X enhancement. That includes Darksiders, Gears of War 2, Portal 2, Sonic Generations, and Star Wars The Force Unleashed. So there are a bunch of brand new games that have been added to the enhancement list, and that's just awesome news right there. Personally, for me, it's great to see Red Dead Redemption on there. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's the Old West. You're doing stuff with John Marston. It's just a great game overall. It was great when they did port it to the Xbox One as a backwards compatible game. Now to see it in 4K, that's just even better, and it's 4K native, so it's an actual 4K game, which is awesome. So yeah, if you do have an Xbox One X, you can now play that game and a bunch of those others which I did mention in 4K and have a bunch of enhancements. The games do look a lot better. I was looking at comparisons and they do look really nice. And now we jump to the next piece of Xbox news, which is related to this, which is part of the update also. A bunch of original Xbox games are now available in backwards compatibility on the Xbox One X. You can see the list here. There are quite a lot of games like Conquer, Live and Reloaded. You got Destroy All Humans. You got MX Unleashed, Mercenaries Playgrounds of Destructions, SSX 3, a bunch of Star Wars games, including Battlefront 2, and even Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. So you can see all those games there on that list. It's really awesome that they've done this, and Xbox seem to be continually just bringing out a bunch of old school games from the original Xbox and bringing them as backwards compatible games on the Xbox One, and that's awesome right there. Xbox has also stated that they are working on bringing a lot more titles in the future. We're not exactly sure what those games are, how long we're gonna have to wait, but I feel like we may get a big announcement at E3 in June. So it's gonna be really cool to see if Xbox do that and what games they eventually bring and when they'll be coming out. But I'm excited for that. A lot of old school games that I wanna play on the Xbox One and hopefully get some sort of crazy upgrades to them on the Xbox One X, but we'll probably not get all those really older games, but maybe some Xbox 360 titles will get enhancement updates, but we'll have to wait and see. But what we don't have to wait and see is this message. Yeah, a lot of people are getting these messages because, well, Fortnite is currently down, and that is some really sad news. It's been down all day. It's been out for hours and hours. The servers have been down for maintenance. First, there were just issues. They just weren't having really good flow with the servers, and they just kept going down. And now it has actually turned out that Epic Games have actually taken the servers down because they are doing an emergency maintenance on the servers. Now, we're not exactly sure what this is. They were just having server issues all around, like for a few hours, and then people were having a lot of issues connecting, and then eventually they took them down, as I said. So they've not stated as to what the actual cause is, but they've also not even given us an ETA at the time of recording this video as to when we'll see the servers go back up. So we don't know when they'll go back up, but by the time this video comes out, maybe they'll be back up already. But just so you know, it's not your issue on your end. You're fine. It's the actual game's issue. It's the servers not being online. So don't worry about your console, your phone, or even your PC. Hopefully they get the servers back up soon, because a lot of people are freaking out. They're having withdrawal symptoms, and I can totally imagine what that's like, especially if you play the game all the damn time. Yeah. Now, on a good note, I will link a website in the description down below which tells you the server status updates and gives you a bunch of updates as to what happens with the servers, if they're up, if they're down, what's happening, and everything like that. It's a good thing just to bookmark so you know what's going on, and then you know if there's a new update happening or what's happening exactly. Now, in some related news to Fortnite going down, a funny thing has happened. A new game, a new Battle Royale game has popped up, and it's from the guys over at Boss Key, which is Cliffy B studio that recently took down their other game. I reported on the other day, Lawbreakers no longer being supported by them, but now they have a brand new Battle Royale game which launched yesterday, which is a great time to launch a game, especially when the #1 Battle Royale game is down, and their brand new game is known as Radical Heights. Yeah, this is kind of like got this 80s nostalgia theme to it. It's got a bunch of crazy things, it's like a game show almost, and it's just really ridiculous. It's a cool game, I guess. I played it for about an hour today, but I don't know if it's for me. It's very, very early access. It's a free download, and it was the #1 game on Twitch today with about 100,000 viewers because Ninja and a couple of others were streaming it since Fortnite was down. And the thing is, if you do have a PC and you have Steam, which you should have if you have a PC, but if you have a gaming PC, go download this game, give it a try anyway. It is free. You can give it a shot, especially if Fortnite is still down. Overall, it's kind of a fun game. It's something different. It does have its own little bits here and there that are unique to the game, especially the way you collect money, use that, and that goes towards other stuff like weapon upgrades and things like that. It's cool. I don't know if it's going to be a big hit, but we'll see what happens the next couple of days if the game does go really well or if it just fails miserably, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. The good news is it's currently free, so hopefully they keep it that way and just make it microtransactions that keep it flowing, so hopefully they do that. But anyway, now Gorilla Man, please hand me that question. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay, guys, and the question is, what is the best game you ever played that you got for free or just downloaded for free, and or why? So put your answers in the comment section down below and you can end up on the next show. But if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to smack the like button because I'm Champ Chong Max, and it's Australian here, then for blah blah blah.